Good afternoon, everyone. Meteorologist Andrew Wilson here with an update to the forecast, as we love to do every Monday and Thursday to just get everybody ready for the week, and then also on Thursdays, getting everybody ready for the weekend. Now, it has been a little bit of a soggy last few days here. Not everybody has had rain each day, but you've at least had that chance. And for today, you see much of the same here. Looking at the radar here as of Monday at 2:30, you're seeing some shower activity out there. And even though we do these updates at 2:30 on Mondays and Thursdays, don't forget that a lot of the forecast information is still fairly relevant. Some things do change as we head throughout the week, so keep that in mind. But we want to give you a quick update on what you can expect, at least here, for the week ahead. So let's start things off by looking outside. As we made our way throughout this morning, we had a lot of cloud cover out there. The cloud cover continues to stick around even as we head throughout this afternoon. That's going to continue to stick around also as we head throughout the latter part of the day, and yes, even into this evening. We had a few brief periods of showers, light to moderate showers towards downtown Atlanta earlier on today, and we're going to continue to have that chance again as we head throughout the middle to latter part of this afternoon. So let's take a look at what it's like out there right now. As far as Blue Ridge, they're seeing a little bit more the way of sunshine into far north portions of Georgia. Looking off and towards downtown, we have a lot of cloud cover, light to moderate showers occurring. Out towards Truist Park, the Dodgers are in town for a series over the next few days here, and they are going to have the chance for a few brief showers. I don't think they're going to have much of a washout, at least as of what the forecast is showing me right now, as of 2:30 on Monday afternoon. But a few brief periods of showers could occur out there at the ball games over the next few days. And then looking out towards the airport, no delays as far as the rain is concerned. Radar does show a lot of shower activity stretching from Athens down through Atlanta, even over towards Douglasville. Far north Georgia, again, you're seeing a little bit more in the way of sunshine, but we look further down towards the south. Southern portions of the state are seeing a little bit more in the way of shower and thunderstorm activity. And then we're also seeing a lot of that shower and thunderstorm activity just offshore over there into the Atlantic and down even into portions of the Florida Panhandle. That's going to be where a majority of the thunderstorm activity is going to be occurring for throughout the afternoon, at least on Monday. Temperatures 60s to 70s. The cooler conditions are along the metro towards the south, and that is because we've had a little bit more rainfall. Now, don't forget to download the 11 Alive app, because you can get updates on the radar and temperatures and the daily forecast whenever you're on the go. If you wanted to see where that rain was occurring, you can click that Explore Radar map there at the top, and it can tell you exactly where the rain is happening at any given time. Great app to have in your back pocket. Also, be sure to download the Roku and Fire TV apps. The 11 Alive Plus app can be great whenever you want some of that extra news information, and also weather updates like the one you're watching right now, right there at your fingertips. Whenever you want to see it, you just click what you want to watch right there on the 11 Alive Plus app. So, continuing our way through the timeline here, you'll notice that we have some rain chances as we head into the next few days, and my graphic system just skipped ahead, so let me bounce it back real quick. We're going to talk more about the 7-day forecast here in just a second. Forecast track shows that as we head throughout today, here's a look at what the radar may look like at certain times over the next 48 hours. This is a good look at it. By 6:30 p.m. on Monday, seeing a little bit of shower activity there towards the southwest of the metro mainly. That's good news. Remember, the baseball game's going on tonight after 7 o'clock. It looks like things will be staying fairly dry out there, but we move into the overnight time frame. Moderate to heavy showers at times, mainly for areas closer on towards the Alabama and Georgia border. That's going to be where we have the better chance for some heavier showers and those yellows and oranges showing up. But notice that it kind of tapers off as you head further off towards the east. Not going to be as much in the way of rain when you get closer on over towards Athens, Gainesville, and especially up towards the Clayton area. Looking around the noon time frame on Tuesday, shower activity still kind of lingering on, but it really thins out as we head into the afternoon on Tuesday, and temperatures are going to be into the 70s only for highs, really lower 70s, upper 60s. Going to be a fairly cool day with a lot of cloud cover out there. Also, those light to moderate showers. Wednesday by 6:30 a.m., you notice that we do have some patchy drizzle out there, a lot of cloud cover, but we move into the afternoon, we get abundant sunshine start to really show up. Going to be a mostly clear to partly cloudy sky, and it's going to be a beautiful afternoon there on Wednesday after we have some gloomy conditions here for Monday and Tuesday. So over the next couple of days, still going to keep on with those rain chances. Wednesday and Thursday looking like drier conditions, and then we have a slight chance for rain moving right back in as we head into Friday there. Unfortunately, that slight chance for rain is going to linger on into Saturday as well. But honestly, we need the rainfall. We're pretty behind for the month still. Notice that we're still trending in that dry to very dry category for the month of May. We need some rainfall to help pick up. You notice that we're about 1.25 inches behind for the month, but we are still barely ahead for this time of year. Notice we should have just about 20 inches by this time of year. We're at 20.5 so far, thanks to some really wet months earlier on in the year. But we need some rainfall to help catch up and stay ahead of things, rather. We do have abnormally dry conditions just down towards our south. Still no moderate drought in the state for the second week in a row. Not seeing any moderate drought anywhere in Georgia. But we do have those abnormally dry conditions further down towards our south, maybe mainly into South Georgia and stretching over closer on towards the Brunswick area. They will be getting some better rain as we head throughout the next 7 days for areas well down to our south. Brunswick may not have those abnormally dry conditions as we head throughout the next 2 weeks with the latest updates of the drought monitor. You see Brunswick getting anywhere from about 1.5 inches to maybe even 2.5, 3 inches of rainfall over the next 7 days. Parts of the southern to middle portion of the state really are going to get some better amounts of rainfall here. But you see the Atlanta area anywhere from 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rainfall, and then far north Georgia, some spots may make it through the next 7 days without a drop of rain. Now, we have been watching the tropics closely. We have a very low chance for tropical development out here in the Atlantic. That's going to be right here, kind of east of the Bahamas, north of the Turks and Caicos area. This system is expected to kind of make its way off towards the north and east. The center of the system located right here, and it's just going to kind of drift off to the north and east and away from the U.S. So even if it did develop in anything, not expecting any impacts from this. The start of hurricane season just a few weeks away on June 1st. So we're getting closer and closer to the beginning of hurricane season here, and something we're going to continue to keep you updated on all summer long, and as we head into the fall, as the hurricane season kind of lingers on and there into the early months of fall. So the Atlantic tropical cyclone names rather for this year start with Arlene. Now, we actually have already had a subtropical system that should have had a name, but they ended up not rating it as something that should have had a name until the system had already died out. So Arlene is still on the list, but actually our second system, a developed system of the year, will be our first name system, which will be Arlene. So we'll stand by for whenever that may occur. I don't think it's going to be this system that has the very low chance for tropical development right now, but of course we'll keep you updated in case anything like that changes. Your 7-day forecast shows that we have the 30% chance for rain, first of all, for Monday. Moving into Tuesday, we do have a 30% chance for rain there as well. On Wednesday, partly cloudy sky, mostly sunny there as we head throughout the day on Thursday, hitting 83 degrees. Chesley was in earlier on today and chose that as his pick of the week. We have a slight chance for rain on Friday, a slight chance on Saturday, and then 80 degrees on Sunday. We get at least one completely dry day this weekend with a partly cloudy sky there on Sunday. Looking like a good pool day maybe if you're going to be outside there on Sunday. Great weather for that. Great weather for that on Thursday too, but a lot of us have to go to work, right? Looking at the 8 to 14 day outlook beyond the 7-day forecast, giving us an idea of what that beginning of June is going to be like. It's going to feel like June. We're going to have around average to a little bit above average temperatures for around that time period. Mid 80s would be around where we should be to even a little bit above where we should be for this time of year. And then as far as the rain is concerned, above average rainfall. So we could use a little bit more rain. That's not going to hurt us too bad. It's good to see that we do have those rain chances in there as we head into the early part of June. And then looking at the weekend getaways as we head throughout the next few days here, we're going to be keeping a close eye on the weekend forecast. Of course, we do have the holiday weekend coming up here. It's looking like anybody traveling down towards Destin, you got a great week ahead of you. The weekend showing temperatures hitting into the lower 80s each day, lower to mid 80s, and we're going to have a good amount of sunshine there. Gatlinburg going to have a little bit of shower activity there on Monday, but Saturday and Sunday looking drier. Friday looking like a little bit of rainfall though, and then also looking like fairly good weather at Lake Lanier. remember what I said, the rain chances over the next week, it's mainly going to be I-20, really the Atlanta metro as a whole, and further south there, a majority of the rain is going to occur. But the rain isn't going to be as impactful up at Lake Lanier, especially this weekend. So if you're headed out to take the boat out, still know you're going to have that 20% chance for rain. It would be good to have that 11 Alive app with you on your phone so you can keep an eye on the radar. But you're going to have some drier conditions if you plan on taking the boat out or maybe spending some time up at Lake Lanier this weekend. If you plan on going to any of the Memorial Day services or events this weekend, especially north of the metro, it's going to be drier conditions. And I think as we head into Monday, we're going to have drier weather for any of those special Memorial Day services that you may be heading out to. So whether you're traveling, whether you're memorializing one of your fallen loved ones, whatever it may be, it's going to be good weather there as we head into Sunday and Monday of this next week or of this weekend for the Memorial Day holiday. Then we look at Charleston, looking like drier conditions there for Sunday and Monday, and then you see a little bit of, again, rain there as we head into Gatlinburg. And that's kind of the extended outlook. Know that that forecast still could change for Memorial Day. You know, when we're looking at 7 days out at a event, sometimes it can take time for the models to come into agreement and we can really nail down the forecast for you. So something we'll continue to keep a close eye on. Your Peach State outlook over the next 3 days showing the rain chances here as we head throughout Tuesday, Wednesday. Starting to dry up a little bit. Savannah going to deal with a little bit of rainfall, and then it will all be drier there on Thursday. It's going to be nice to have those drier conditions returning right back to our area. And then your Georgia State Park forecast showing that as we head throughout Tuesday, you see the little bit of shower activity that's going to be going on across the state. It's not just us. A lot of cloud cover. You see a lot of clouds on the screen right there. Again, that's going to be all day on Tuesday. A lot of the state going to be dealing with some rainfall. I think the heavier of the rainfall, though, is going to be kind of a little bit further on down towards our south. So I want to bring back up the 7-day forecast again. Of course, don't forget, we do these updates every Monday, every Thursday at 2:30. I want to keep everybody updated for the week ahead and then also for the weekend. So be sure to always tune in whenever we have these updates. Don't forget that you can keep updated on the forecast every evening with Chief Meteorologist Chris Holcomb, every morning with Meteorologist Chesley McNeil, and then on the weekends, Meteorologist Melissa Nord and Nicole Hartford are on to give updates. And then throughout the week, in the evenings, you'll see me on it as well, especially on the ATL at 7 o'clock, giving updates on the forecast, keeping everybody informed on what you can expect throughout the week ahead. 11alive.com can have a lot of those updates, and then also by downloading the 11 Alive app. So over the next few days, we continue on with the cloudy and dreary conditions with a little bit of shower activity there for Monday and Tuesday, but again, finally going to be drier there for Wednesday afternoon, and then also drier for Thursday. So just a couple more days. We have some beautiful days ahead of us. So until next Thursday, I'm meteorologist Andrew Wilson. We'll, of course, continue to keep you updated on the forecast anytime in between. Have a wonderful week ahead of you, and we'll keep you updated on everything right here at 11 Alive.